Hello everyone, today we are going to look at 4 mid-tone reds. Quinacridone Red Light from Schmincke PR207. It's a transparent color, warm red in full strength, cool red. When it's diluted, it's a very beautiful color and the warmest of these 4. Next is Quinacridone Coral from Daniel Smith PR209. It's a transparent color, warm, full strength, cool when it's diluted, a very beautiful color and creates beautiful mixes, and I love it. Next is Pyrrol Red from Daniel Smith PR254, a semi-opaque color, very pigmented, very strong, and it's a real mid-tone red. I love it. It creates interesting and beautiful mixes. Next is Perylene Red from Daniel Smith PR178. It's cooler than Pyrrol Red. It's also between semi-transparent and semi-opaque, and it has a bit of a color shift when it's dried. Let's start to look at the color mixing. So first I mix these colors with Daniel Smith Lemon Yellow PY175. We'll start with Quinacridone Red Light, which creates really beautiful mixes. At the beginning I wasn't sure how to mix these colors, if to mix them on the tray or on the paper. I started with mixing them on the tray and then decided to mix them straight on the paper. So this is the first mix, quite transparent, very beautiful. I love it a lot. It's a bit warm also, if you can see. Next one is Quinacridone Coral. I think it's a bit more pigmented color, and here you can see I already mix it on the tray, not on the tray, on the paper, and you can see it's a bit more pigmented mix, and yeah, I love it. Yeah, I put here more lemon yellow. It's a bit opaque, not because of the colors, because I put too many layers of paints. Later you will see me take off some of the paint, so they will be more transparent, or that we can see the mixes better. And with the Pyrrol Red, also very beautiful mixes. I really like them. They're great. Next is Perylene Red PR178 with Lemon Yellow. Again, a beautiful color mix. And yeah, I really love it. The next mix is with Quinacridone Gold PO48 PY150 of Daniel Smith. I really love mixes with this color. I particularly like the mixes with Quinacridone Coral. Daniel Smith has a color named Quinacridone Sienna that is a mix with these 2 colors, and I love it a lot and use it a lot also in mixes. And we see here the result. I think that here I diluted them a little bit. We'll see in a minute. Beautiful mixes. And as you can see, the mid-tone reds with the yellows are really beautiful. Now this color with Pyrrol Red, they are closer to each other. I think maybe in a bit. They also create beautiful colors, but a bit opaque mixes. Next is Perylene Red with Quinacridone Gold. I love this mix. I use the Perylene Red quite a lot, and It's interesting if my opinion will change about it after seeing all these four colors compared with each other. Now, Quin Red Light with Indent Font Blue PB60. I think that these are one of my most loved mixes with Indent Font Blue. I'm sorry about the autofocus of the camera. I don't know how to change it, but yeah, I really love mixes with Indent Font. I think it quite neutralizes these mid-tone reds. Next, Indent Font Blue with Quinacridone Coral PR 209. Again, a beautiful mix, almost completely neutralize each other. And I don't know if you can see it, maybe you'll see it in the other blues, that these mixes created a more clear or clean violets and purples. We'll see it in the other mixes, but that's a real difference from the warm reds that we saw before. So here you can see how it neutralizes it almost completely, but you can see also the beautiful clean purple it creates with Pyrrol red. Now with Perylene red, very beautiful. So with the Perylene red, again, it neutralizes it, but you can see also it creates a beautiful purple. It's not a clear purple like you would mix Quin Rose, for example, PV19 with Indent Font Blue, but it's clearer, it's less muted than with the warm reds. Now we'll see the mixes with Ultramarine Blue PB29. It's the Ultramarine Blue from Daniel Smith. The first color, of course, is PR 207 Quin Red Light from Schmincke. And yeah, I really love the mixes with the Ultramarine Blue. You can see it doesn't neutralize this color completely, but it creates a beautiful mix with I think clearer violet more than purple, and really, really beautiful. Now we'll see it with Quinacridone Coral. Beautiful mix. We see many YouTubers online mix Quin Coral with Viridian and with Ultramarine Blue to create some kind of moon glow, and I really love this mix. Now we'll see the mix with Pyrrol red, and it's nice, but I must admit I like more the Quin Coral mix. At least now when it's wet. We'll see it when it will be dry. Next with Perylene red PR 178. It quite neutralizes it, I think. Yeah, it looks like it anyway. And you can see in these mixes, I dilute a little bit the mixes so we can see them when they are transparent. You can see better the mixes. Sorry again about the auto focus of the camera. This mix is with Fatal Blue red shade. I love Fatal Blue red shade. I think it's a beautiful color. And I love the mixes it creates also. And here with Quin Coral with this color, really beautiful. I really love this mix, must say. It's a really good mixer, both of them, both the Fatal Blue red shade PB15 column 6 and both Quinacridone Coral PR 209. Next is Pyrrol red with PB15 column 6. and you can see it almost, if not completely, neutralize it. They neutralize each other. Yeah, it creates a black, as you can see. Beautiful and great mix. Next is Perylene Red PR 178 with Phthalo Blue red shade. Again, here it's almost neutralized it. I'm not sure it creates a black. Yeah, in some places it creates a black. And yeah, I like it, but I think that I like the most, meanwhile, when they are wet, the Quin coral mixes. Next is Phthalo Blue green shade with quinacridone red light. And yeah, I like this mix, and you can see it creates maybe a more muted violets, and yeah, I like it's nice. Now with Quin coral, and yeah, you can see the Phthalo Blue green shade also creates more muted violets. And I like less these mixes, and at least when they are wet. We'll see them when they are dried. Maybe here it creates more clearer violets with the Quin coral. Next is Pyrrol red with the Phthalo blue green shade. See, I diluted this color more so we can see them better. And yeah, it's nice, but not so interesting for me. You can see how beautiful they are, though. Now with Perylene red. And I think it's close to neutralizing it, but I'm not sure. We'll see when they are dried. In some places they look neutralized, like kind of black. And some places they look just like muted violets. Now with Phthalo turquoise or blue turquoise PB16 with Quin red light, I think it creates some kind of black maybe. We'll see when they will be dry. Now with Quin coral, let's see in a minute. Yeah, I try to create more diluted mixes here to see them better. Wow, this is a beautiful mix. We'll see when it's dried, but you can see how clear the violets and purple here in this mix. I really love it. I think maybe it's my most favorite mix. Let's see it, the PB16 with Pyrrol red. And again, I tried to dilute it. And yeah, I think it could be an interesting mix. It's quite beautiful, actually. I was surprised that the PB16 gave such a strong contrast to the Pyrrol red. They are both high tinting strength colors, but I thought that the PB16 is less strong than the Pyrrol red. And now I do the same mix with Perylene red. And you can see it looks from here like almost a black, close to it. Next mix is with Phthalo green blue shade and Quin red light. And I wonder if it will neutralize it or not. I'm not so sure. We'll see in a minute. Maybe it's close to a black. I think it's close to a black, but we'll see when they will be dried. Next, these colors with quinacridone coral. Yeah, and it looks like it creates some kind of neutral tint, and maybe I like it more than the Quin rose with phthalo blue green shade PG7. This one I think it is better for me as a neutral tint, but we'll see it when it will be dried. Next is phthalo green blue shade PG7 with Pyrrol red, two very high tinting strengths colors. So it's the battles of the strong, and they create beautiful violets and beautiful purples. I'm not sure that they're really a neutral tint, but we'll see in a minute or after they are dried. Next are Perylene red with phthalo green blue shade, and it looks like it creates a black, and they neutralize each other. Yeah. And now a phthalo green yellow shade with these colors PG36. And yeah, I really love really love the mixes. I was surprised. I didn't know that I will love them. It creates some olive greens, olive browns. Very beautiful. I really love these mixes. I think they are great. Also with the coral, it more neutralizes it, but still beautiful mixes. I really love it. I think I will put it in my palette, the phthalo green yellow shade. I wasn't sure, but now I'm pretty sure about it. Look how the beautiful browns that it creates. So yeah, these are really great mixes. I really love them. Really beautiful. We'll see them when they are dried in a minute, and we'll decide which is the best. So the swatches are dry. So the mixes with the lemon yellow are very beautiful. I especially love the mixes of quinacridone coral with lemon yellow, and also Pyrrol red with lemon yellow. Mixes with Quin gold. I like the Quin red light with Quin gold, and also the Pyrrol red with Quin gold. Indent from the blue, I like the Quin coral mixes and the Perylene red. Ultramarine blue, I actually like all the mixes. Phthalo blue red shade, I love the Quin coral. I love the almost blacks, or in some places blacks, of both the Perylene red and both the Pyrrol red with the phthalo blue red shade. Phthalo blue green shade, I like these remixes of Perylene red, Pyrrol red and Quin coral. Phthalo turquoise, I love all the mixes, and you can see it almost neutralizes the Pyrrol red, also the Perylene red. Phthalo green blue shade, I really love the Pyrrol red and Perylene red mixes, and you can see it neutralizes all of these colors. all of them, but I love these mixes most. Ifat Green yellow shade. I love the mixes with the Pyrrol red, but also with the Perylene red. When I'm looking at all the mixes, I think that I love the most the quinacridone coral mixes and the Pyrrol red mixes, and I think these are the colors I will choose for my palette. So thank you for watching. Have a wonderful time and happy painting. Bye.